tonight in this one. Of the guards you played alongside, who is the best combination passer scorer?
Oh, man, Kev, you put me on a hot seat. That's a tough one. I just got to give
You
everybody
played with a lot of them, though, didn't you? Huh?
Yeah, I know, man. I didn't know it was going to be a test today. I got to go with my boy Rod Strickland when I played with him at the Wizards. I think he's the best finisher ever, and he led the league in assists. My boy Jay Will, shout out to White Chocolate. I mean, he is one of the most creative players I ever played with, but he could shoot it from deep. He was a guy that liked to shoot it from Curry land, and he could pass it. And then lastly, I'd have to, of course, go with my man Mike Bibby. Mike Bibby could do it all. So I've been blessed to play and fortunate to play with some great scorers and combination passers in this league.
Three terrific names. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Daniel Tice out there with Tatum, and it's Walker in at the point. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
What I like about Tatum, he moves his feet well, understands angles. He plays more physical than advertised.
And Lillard kicks to Ariza. Floats one. He can't get that one. Hayward with some nice D. For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee.
You got it, son!
For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Lillard scanning the floor. Count that bucket.
He creates so much offense. I mean, Lillard puts intense pressure on the defense to react.
Passes it to Tice. Now the dish to Walker. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Lillard. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis.
You better play up on Lillard at all times, especially when the pass is coming his way. You got to know he's ready to shoot once he catches it.
And a wide-open look for Walker. Again, the miss by Walker. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. It's stolen by Tice. To the wing on the left. There's the triple, and it's Walker that time on the assist by Tatum. Walker's got 5 points so far.
When his three-point shooting improved a few years ago, Walker's career, that's when his game went to a whole new level.
Now McCollum. He's coming off a 22-point game against Memphis.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
One of the top 10 shooting guards in the NBA, C.J. McCollum. I mean, you wonder, though, would he be even better lined up as a point guard? I'm not sure. But his defense has been his shortcoming. At 6'3", his size is better suited for the one.
And he makes the first. See what you think about McCollum as a point guard. His assists have dropped 3 seasons running.
Yeah, Kevin, but that's because his role on this team is to score. I mean, he's so skilled. He can get other guys involved, but you want him putting it in the bucket. Who's a better option than him besides Dame Lillard? On another team, though, with a chance to start at point guard, I wouldn't mind seeing that adjustment.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
And you talk about shot makers, C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
Now, here's Tice. 20 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
And his impact wasn't just on offense. He played great D, blocked 2 shots. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot he didn't do in that game.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Brad Stevens. He said a big factor tonight will be how they defend C.J. McCollum. He said he's one of the league's best shooters, elite from mid-range. Kevin, they will try to make him work at the other end, and when he gets the ball, they'll try to put him in a crowd.
Thank you, David. And you look at the shot chart for McCollum. He's a threat, Greg, from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
One shot.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And the Blazers, one of the best offenses in the league. I mean, their guards can make most any shot. And they've got some glass eaters to chase down any misses.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Down low, here's Lillard, and the layup is good. Lillard's got 5 now.
You love seeing Lillard work it in close. I mean, he has the skills to convert at a high rate.
And the Blazers rely on their guards in McCollum and Lillard to generate, Chris, a lot of their offense.
You're sometimes right, Kevin, and it can even be to a fault at times. I mean, they need more offense from their front court. Guys who can pound the ball inside and generate some easy offense around the rim.
Trailblazers trail by 5. And taken away by Brown. High arcing shot. Great positioning on the putback.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies. Rebounded by the Celtics.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Walker against Lillard. Walker the pass to Tatum. Now Tice. Chalk up 2 there.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
Well, that's 3 straight German League titles for Daniel Tice. I mean, before he made his NBA debut at the age of 24, he's an athletic two-way player, and he's shown he belongs.
Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Shooting 1.
That's good from Tice. And last season, Daniel Tice shooting over 40% from long range, and Chris over 75% around the rim.
Yeah, Kevin, wouldn't you call that great efficiency, both inside and out? A new contract this summer to reward his terrific play.
And Nurkic gets it to go.
A physical player with a large frame, Nurkic was seemingly unbothered by the contact.
Hayward outside, and Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's his first foul. Hayward passes to Walker. Tatum, that's for 2, cans the shot from the wing. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And Lillard kicks to Ariza. Pass to Whiteside. Over Tice. Whiteside, no good. Celtics leading by 10. Tatum on the wing. Shot from 12. And it's Boston with another.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for Portland. Boston's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
One shot. One shot.
And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes, Greg, it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Tatum.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
Now here's McCollum. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Lillard with the bucket.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And stolen by Lillard. And now Portland on the break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaylen Brown. Greg, let's take a look at Nasir Little. More power and athleticism at this point than skill, wouldn't you say?
I mean, no doubt. As an amateur, he could rely on the physical gifts to dominate. But in the NBA, you have to be able to shoot and handle with confidence. I think Little will get there because he has a tremendous work ethic.
First free throw is good. Chris, middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanting to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity, but Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
Yeah, I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers would say that's a self-inflicted wound. Some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors. And so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players. They affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They have a 9-point lead. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Damian Lillard pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
He kicks to Little. That's tipped. And here's Smart. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. And stolen by Lillard.
Whose man is that?
Knock it down. Take that.
Collins passes to Little.
No. Big coming.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Trailblazers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
He's off on the first. And the Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37, a revamped roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, the Blazers boasting one of the game's elite backcourts in Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. I mean, other than the Splash Brothers, these two have the most points and three-pointers of any duo over the last handful of seasons.
Wanamaker misses the 3. Trailblazers trail by 8. Trent passes to Lillard.
Kick it out. Watch the pick. Pick out.
In the corner, it's Little. Shoots over Cantor, and there's Little. That's good on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Celtics leading by 6. And the Blazers used to stagger Lillard and McCollum's minutes. Chris, now they've embraced these two playing together more often.
Yeah, and they should, Kevin. I mean, they're both standing about 6'3", so defensively they give up a little height. But on the offensive end, the firepower that they bring to bear is something to watch.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
The Celtics have made 3 free throws so far, haven't missed any.
Two.
And the first one drops.
And with all their rangy wing defenders, the Celtics are well suited for the modern game.
Oh, yeah, they make it tough for opponents to get clean looks on the perimeter, GA, with their defense. I mean, it's a strong defensive team also because of the competitors that they possess.
And Portland making a change here. Hood's checked in. So he gets them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Trent passes to Nurkic. Hood dishes to Nurkic. Back to Hood. So it's Portland now, trailing here by 8. Shot clock at 6. Trent can't hit.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Smart wide open, he fires. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Collins trying to break free. Hood can't get it to go. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Wanamaker, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Now, here's Nurkic. No good from 11 feet. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first. Collins with some nice D.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and gotten the perfect position to alter the shot.
Smart misses. Trailblazers trail by 10. Out to the wing. 1:12 left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Little. Tight defense on him. It's deflected, but he stays with it. Trent can't hit.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Now, here's Nurkic to stop the drought. They get it back. Kicks it out to Collins. And Boston with the rebound. Cantor's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Wanamaker, covered by Hood. Wanamaker misses. To the middle, and finished off by Collins.
Oh, the awareness on display. Hood just isn't a good scorer. He's also skilled at getting it to his open teammates.
Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for Boston. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Gordon Hayward reunited with his college coach, Brad Stevens. He said they go way back.
Our relationship started when I was in high school. He came to my morning workouts and really recruited me at Butler and was kind of the first guy that I think, believed in me that I could make it to the next level.
And I'm sure, Greg, that relationship played a big role in Hayward deciding to join the Boston Celtics.
And not just a connection, but a respect. Hayward now a veteran in this league, while Stevens has moved into the conversation for one of the better young coaches in our league.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
On the floor for Boston, Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then it's Tatum. And it's Wanamaker in at the point guard. We often talk about problems between the players and fans. And I'm sure there are some things that fans do, Chris, that players do appreciate.
Oh, yeah, Kev. And you know what we really appreciate? The good trash-talking fans.
Oh, really?
The clean trash-talking fans. Oh, Weber, you suck. You can't shoot. So what? You just dunked on the whole team. Like, don't stop in the first quarter, good fans. You know, keep going when I'm giving it to you all game long. So you love that. You love the crowds, too, that don't need to be hyped up by a PA guy. You love the ones that are just so sincere. When they see that kissing camera come on, they go crazy, or they're just cheering for both teams in great play, though they want their teams to win. And you love, again, the creative heckler, the one that had to think about it the day before, like the ones that comes in with the sign and it's a picture of you crying or look like you're crying with words under like, hey, you didn't get asked to prom today, or the face on Chris after he missed the shot. You love that because it is a great relationship. Don't be fooled, and you know this, Kevin. It's a great relationship between players and the fans, and we need those fans to heckle us because when you heckle the best players, you usually get their best game.
Smart. Nurkic with the steal. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself. He gets that one.
Yeah, and the blinding quickness right there on display from McCollum. He excels at leaking out and capitalizing in the open floor.
Pass to Hayward.
Step out.
Nurkic with the block. Hood deciding where to go with it. And the pass to Trent. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And a moment now to see the numbers for McCollum. His last 10 games have been exceptional. Third in scoring, and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy, and everyone else knows it as well. And Anthony sends it back. Passes it to Trent. Now here's McCollum. It's deflected. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Williams, hits the jump hook. And the Celtics lead by 8.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now here's Anthony. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Celtics leading by 6. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now, and the shot is good. Wanamaker's got 6.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Now here's Smart. D right on him, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 10-point Boston lead. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Releases. Portland with a new 14. Hood gets the bucket.
What hustle on display. Encouraging to see Hood working hard to keep plays alive on the glass.
Pass to Kanter. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Nurkic with the block.
His coaches and teammates like this type of energy. Nurkic demonstrating that he can be an anchor on the defense. The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Smart with the ball. Now Anthony defending. It's stolen by Anthony. Over Smart. Anthony's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Smart misses.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Trent gets the bucket.
Well, that'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass. And some teams have fancy dinners, guest speakers, and field trips. I mean, the Celtics culture is more straightforward. It's all about the work.
Pass to Trent. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And that work ethic, the core of the Celtics' values, are written on a big placard on their locker room wall.
Yeah, it emphasizes unselfishness, execution, toughness, and hustle. Those are the values of their team.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Enes Kanter. Brown comes in for Smart. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. Brown with the bounce pass. And McCollum with the block. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Anthony leading the charge.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Anthony against Brown. They need this one. He can't get that one to fall. Now Portland takes it the other way. Ariza against Hayward. Ariza passes to Lillard. This one for three. The rebound by Williams. And Walker's got the ball here for the Celtics. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Walker's got 16.
Now that's a nice use of the pull-up J from Walker. Catching the D flat-footed and capitalizing on an easy opportunity.
McCollum passes to Ariza. Kicks it to Whiteside. Portland no good that time either. Celtics leading by 6. Hayward left side. Outside Williams. Celtics passing it around. Walker in the post, covered by Lillard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Damian Lillard.
And see, that's the quickness of Walker. It poses so many issues for the defense. He's an expert at getting fouled while shooting.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Two.
First one falls for him. And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. Should we modify that rule at all, do you think?
Yeah, I think it can be tweaked if everyone agrees on it. But for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans. But we also want to keep the integrity of the game. And if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So I'm not sure about that yet.
And here is Brown after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. It's Brown with the drive. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Lillard. Off the left rim and out. Trailblazers trail by 5. It's Ariza on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Here's Anthony. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Walker against Lillard. Here's Tice. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 4 assists in the game.
That is prime-time point guard play. A sensational find by Walker to set up the easy bucket.
Lillard score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now here's Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Williams can't hit. Portland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Ariza kicks to Anthony. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tice has got 6 rebounds in the game.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here. Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Lillard outside. He dishes it to Ariza. And stolen by Hayward. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Zach Collins checked in for Anthony. The Celtics also with a sub. Tatum's checked in.
Pick up CJ.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Outside, Walker. Tatum on the wing. And he comes up with the deuce. Tatum's got 11 points.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Ariza passes to McCollum. Back to Ariza. He kicks it to Whiteside. Top of the key, Ariza. And stolen by Tatum.
Get on Jason.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Though he may not explode off the floor, Tatum's length makes plays like this look easy.
Walker against Lillard. Here's Ariza. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard from deep three-point land. Rebound, Boston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The Celtics have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Little, he's checked in for Whiteside.
One shot.
And the pick and roll tandem of Damian Lillard and Yusuf Nurkic, one of the most unstoppable in our league.
Yeah, Nurkic as a role man, not only a scorer, but also a capable passer, too. He had the second most assists on the team last season. He and Lillard have mastered the nuances of the pick and roll game.
That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from McCollum. Tatum on the wing. Boston again missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Walker the pass to Tice. Back to Walker. They double-team Walker, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. And let's bring up a list of some of the NBA's hottest players. Among shooting guards, these are the leading scorers over the course of the last month. 4th, C.J. McCollum.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
As a 2-guard, that's what puts up the points these guys do. I mean, you have to have a versatile game to be able to keep the defenders off balance.
Here's Walker, following the score by Damian Lillard. .56 seconds left here in the second, and stolen by Lillard. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Williams.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
Yeah, G, I imagine that's what they're thinking. You have to maximize the possessions.
Moves on moves. Greg, that's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
Two shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. Well, guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Lillard against Walker. Outside Collins. The pass to McCollum. Pass to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Collins.
Strong buckets like this help energize guys. I mean, Collins looking like no one can hold him there.
Lillard against Walker. From deep three-point range.
Well, it's great to see Lillard working on his defense, a part of his game that he's going to tighten up on.
And so it's Boston. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
We saw Kemba Walker lighting it up in the first half. He had 21 points, 6 assists, and 1 rebound. In their previous game, he had a performance he said he wanted to put behind him quickly, and so far he's doing just that with the nice first half he had here. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Terrific performance so far by Kemba Walker. Tremendous team leader who's become a star in this league. He can be your catalyst offensively, and he makes big shots.
Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
Well, the reserves came in and played like starters. Gave them some big points off the bench. It'll be no surprise to see them get more minutes in the second half. They definitely deserve it. Though sometimes when you get more minutes, you get exposed. We shall see.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony, and it's Whiteside in at the center position.
Get going. Who's watching now?
Walker against Lillard. Walker with room to shoot. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Hey, pick up game.
Lillard outside. It's Ariza on the wing. With the teardrop, here's Whiteside. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And stolen by Lillard. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Does not fall through. He's missed 6 of his 14 attempts.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And he gets it to go.
A terrific move by Hayward. I mean, putting the ball on the floor, under control, making a play.
Lillard, the pass to Whiteside. Lillard dishes to McCollum. At the elbow, it's Whiteside. McCollum against Brown. The offensive rebound. Whiteside.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Here's Brown. Lays it up off the glass. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him.
I think McCollum's mechanics and mindset really come into play in the mid-range game. He's deadly from that area.
From 13.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. The tray. Again, McCollum missing. Celtics leading by 8. And here's Brown outside. Ariza with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Anthony. Great D that time from Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The kick out to Walker. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards. Then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Walker the pass to Tice. A great 1-2 punch, beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Pass to McCollum. Lots of room. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 6 assists now in the game. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. McCollum with the ball. 10 points for him. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Clock at 6. Anthony nowhere around. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. They double-team Walker. Tatum trying to break free. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 25 points.
And 6 straight playoff appearances for the Blazers under Terry Stotts. Last season making the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, GA, and he was rewarded with a multi-year contract extension. He's done a great job developing their young players while also having them compete at a high level. Wow, I am more impressed by Tatum every time I watch him. That's a veteran's move.
Ariza outside. Pass to McCollum. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Tice. Boston leading by 12. Now Hayward. He has 5. There's the pass to Tice. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. And again, it's Boston converting.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Hits it from 3-point range. McCollum's got 13.
And he's got his first 3 of the game. Took more than a half to do it, though.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
one of the game's elite scorers and closers, Damian Lillard. With the game on the line, you know what time it is. It's Dame time.
Boston making some changes. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Brown. Kanter finds Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one's on Anthony. Chris, you talk about degree of difficulty. Damian Lillard takes and makes some incredibly tough shots.
Oh, Kevin, the percentages don't do him justice. I mean, off the dribble, contested, from deep. Lillard is always a threat.
The first one falls.
And, of course, the Celtics traded back from number 1 to number 3 to draft Tatum in terms of readiness and absolute steal.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, the best season of his career, Kevin. But then Yusuf Nurkic suffered that gruesome leg injury. It was a huge loss for the Blazers and a long road to recovery for Nurkic.
Here's Trent. Second chance shot. Out to Anthony. Goes up again, and it falls over the rim and in. Anthony's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
No shot! Right there!
Back to Walker. They double-team Walker. Passes to Williams. 4 on the clock. Tatum with it. Now Anthony defending. Tatum's shot is off. And the Blazers were looking for that third star. And Chris Nurkic was starting to look like he might fit the bill.
Well, Kevin, let's think about it. You could argue that he was one of the top 5 centers in the league last season. He just turned 25, so hopefully he's still on the upslope of his career.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. And here's Kanter. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. They double-team Walker. Pass to Williams. Launches it. That one misses. Now Portland takes it the other way. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. And Portland making a change here. Little's checked in. And a change for the Celtics. Brad Wanamaker's checked in for Kemba Walker. Hood dishes to Lillard. Now here's Little. He has 5. 5 on the clock. Here's Trent. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Trent's got 7.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
It's not going to be easy, but they've come this far. I mean, they're right here.
Pass to Wanamaker. Puts it up from 12, and good that time. He's got 8. Trailblazers trail by 7. To the paint. And Lillard gets it to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Wanamaker. He's got 8. The pass to Tatum. The 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And here are the Trailblazers. They're on a 12-3 run. Passes it to Little. Here's Trent, guarded by Smart. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Trailblazers have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
2.
That one is off. Zach Collins checked in for Portland. That one is no good.
Not what you expect out of him. He was due to cool off a little, I guess.
The kick out to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Wanamaker, that drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Wanamaker's got 11.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Pass to Nurkic. Picked away. Here's Wanamaker. 11 points in the game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. First free throw is good. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Little. He's got 5. A ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game, and they need to avoid that.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which teams have the most buckets in transition since the All-Star break. 5th best, the Trailblazers.
You know, the NBA season is a marathon, but the way they've played since the break, man, they're running a sprint. How about that transition offense?
2.
The free throw drops for Little. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half.
Wanamaker, the pass to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Here's Wanamaker, covered by Lillard. Nurkic with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Anthony's checked in for Zach Collins. Trailblazers trail by 9. Lillard outside.
Set up, set up.
Pass to Trent. Beyond the arc, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Trent's got 5 points now in the quarter.
No question. Lillard is a shoot-first guard, but it's good to see him focus on distribution.
And there's the pass to Tatum. Over Little. Takes the 12-footer and hits. 20 points for Jason Tatum.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, Tatum's a good ball handler, manipulates the pace. I mean, gets to wherever he wants to go.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
And the first one at the line is good. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Ariza's checked in. Brownie's checked in for the Celtics. Both shots good from the stripe. Lillard with it. He's got 24. 1:06 left to play here in the third. From the baseline. And Portland again with the bucket.
All night long, Lillard has been taking over on the offensive end. I mean, adjusting to every defense they've thrown at him.
Ariza against Tatum. Over Ariza, and they convert at last on attempt number 3. Tatum's got 9 points now in just the second half. Pass to Anthony. Ariza outside. Ball's knocked loose. Nurkic the pass to Anthony. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics leading by 8. Now Smart, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Inside, here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And he knocks down the first one. And Portland making a change here. He doesn't get the second one. Fires the 3. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Ariza.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Stay the course. We just got to be a little bit more alert to rotate from what's next, okay? We're doing a lot of good things, though, okay? Keep finishing plays.
Well, I like the way these coaches want to push their guys to give even more out there on the floor, Greg.
I mean, encouraging them, but also asking them to be accountable.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the floor for Boston. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Then it's Williams. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Wanamaker in at the 1. And Whiteside sends it back.
Get on CJ.
McCollum outside. Pass to Trent. Ariza up top. Portland moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Left block shot on the way. count it,
Timeout,
and the
timeout.
Celtic lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from McCollum. Now a timeout called by Boston. Boston making some changes. Daniel Tice comes in for Williams, and Gordon Haywards is subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
And that one falls for Tatum. And so Tatum nails them both. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. It's McCollum on the wing, guarded by Smart. And here's Anthony from the arc. It's hauled in by Brown.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Brown throws it down hard.
Oh, you gotta love the explosiveness. Brown just eating up any lane to the basket he sees.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Takes a three. They get it again. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. Pass to Tatum. Tice with the ball. Brown with it. Now defended by McCollum. And it's in there. And now a 10-point Celtic lead.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Dishes to Anthony.
Come to me.
It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Kemba Walker is checked in for Marcus Smart. And here are the Trailblazers now. It's a 10-point game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Two shots.
And the first one drops.
Get in there.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. They double-team Walker to the paint. Here's Tice. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Trent. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Shooting 2. Two.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Walker finds Hayward. And no good that time. Good D by Ariza. Now the pass to Trent. He feeds it to McCollum. Here's Whiteside, and right through it goes. And the Celtics with possession here. 6-point lead. And Walker kicks to Hayward. Back to Walker. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got his 4th assist in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's Whiteside, top of the key.
Yo, kick it out.
Anthony, the pass to Trent. Shoots over Walker. The Trailblazers rebound.
Now, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
Good D by Ariza.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
One shot.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
Walker against McCollum. Hayward kicks to Walker. They double-team Walker. The 3 nailed from three-point land. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Trent passes to Whiteside. Over to the left wing. Here's Trent, and it's blocked by Brown.
Oh, just tenacious defense from Brown right there. I mean, superb at playing shutdown defense and stifling shooters.
From deep. No good on that one. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Shots good by Anthony.
No, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
There's Walker with the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got 14. 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Back to McCollum. Whiteside dishes to McCollum. Shoots over Walker. That misses off the backboard.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Trent passes to McCollum. Great pass to set up the lay-in. McCollum's got 11 in the second half.
Ooh, what body control from McCollum. This guy's just a scorer. He takes on all comers.
Here's Tatum. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. And so here's Portland. There's the dish to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Anthony finds Lillard. It's stolen by Brown. And stolen by Whiteside. Lillard against Walker. Back to Lillard. Puts it up from 12, and he connects with the jumper. Lillard's got 28.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Walker looking for an opening. At the top of the key, Tice. Poke loose. Out to Hayward, trying to end the drought. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And here's McCollum. Right wing. Lillard outside to take the lead from beyond the arc and then some. Lillard's got the lead up to 1 now for the Trailblazers.
His three-point game has been incredible tonight. If he comes even close to repeating his first half performance, it's going to be a crazy game for him.
Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime. Now, that's how you lead your teammate into an easy scoring chance. I love that assist.
Walker finds Hayward. Back to Walker. And McCollum with the block. Ariza outside. No good on the 3.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. So it'll be Jaylen Brown shooting. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Out of Wheeler High School in Georgia, Jaylen Brown was ranked 2nd in the class of 2015 after Ben Simmons. All the powerhouses came calling. He went the unexpected route, choosing UC Berkeley.
And Cal Berkeley, not the biggest basketball program in the country. So, Chris, what led Brown to go there?
Well, former NBA All-Star Sharif Abdur-Rahim, another Wheeler High alum, took the same path. Look, Kevin, both of them welcomed the intellectual challenge. Now, Sharif, not only could he hoop, but now he's the president of the G League. And Jaylen Brown, he's the vice president of the Players Union.
And Hayward with the stuff.
A crucial bucket, a necessary bucket, and Hayward's the one who goes out and gets it for him.
Lillard against Brown. Shoots from 12, and Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got it all tied up now for Portland.
Well, Lillard, he's an exceptional player. He's a guy you trust to make the right decision in these moments.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting a 3 tonight.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Kemba Walker.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Here's Walker. Kicks to Hayward. Over in the corner, Brown. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Whiteside. The three from Anthony. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Celtics trail by 3. Brown dishes to Walker. He kicks to Hayward. Clock at 6. Left side Walker. Over Lillard. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 34 points.
He enjoys having the ball in his hands during crucial possessions, and the way Walker plays tonight, it's clear.
Lillard from outside, and the Trailblazers another 3.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot, and when he's rolling like this, watch out.
And here's Walker outside. Drills the three-pointer. Walker's got 10 points in the quarter.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one three-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Boy, this is starting to get real.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. The shot by Hayward, wide open, and it's off from three-point range. And Lillard gets double-teamed. The feed now to Whiteside. Deep 2 from Anthony. Good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Walker the pass to Tice. Count it!
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
The outstanding quickness of Lillard. It keeps the D on their heels. He excels at drawing the foul on these drives. Two.
He gets the first, and that will put them up by 2.
And what I love about Lillard now, I mean, the excellence. He's so consistent. That's how you do it. You come out, you bust your butt, and you compete at a high level every night.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a three-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .29 seconds left in the fourth. Walker. Good D by McCollum. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And the leap McCollum has taken has been remarkable. From little used reserve his first 2 years to star scorer. Are you kidding me? They get what they want out of that trip. Now a 2-possession game.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, you're right. They desperately need a bucket, and every second matters.
Fires it up. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Round kicks to Hayward. It's good from beyond the arc.
Fantastic job. Hayward, one of the more versatile players in the league, showing he's also clutch.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're up by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.